What if you were bullied every day, and one day the same people depended on you to stay alive? At that moment, what would you do? Would you take revenge, or would you forgive them? This is the story of Sarah, and what she did in this situation. Sarah was a simple girl. She wore plain clothes, no makeup, no style, but she was a hard worker. In the office, no one talked to her. Everyone ignored her. People whispered and laughed at her. Sarah never answered back. She stayed quiet and kept working. She always came on time. She always finished her work before others. But still, no one respected her. Sarah had no friends. After work, she went home alone. Her parents were no more, and her house was very silent. Sometimes she cooked simple food and ate alone. Sometimes she sat in the dark and thought about her life. But every night, she did one thing. She watched survival videos. One day, the old owner of the company became very old. He left the office and gave everything to his son. The new boss was young, proud, and very focused on looks and image. He started checking all work and reports. Slowly, he noticed something. Sarah was doing the most work. Her reports were perfect. Because of her, the company was earning more money. But still, he did not like her. He thought she did not fit the image of the company. One day, there was a big meeting. Everyone was excited because promotions were going to be announced. Sarah also hoped quietly. She thought maybe this time someone would see her hard work. The boss came and smiled. He called a name. But it was not Sarah. It was his favorite worker, who always dressed well and spoke confidently. Everyone clapped loudly. After the meeting was over, Sarah went to the boss's office. She said, "Sir, I worked very hard. Why not me?" The boss looked at her and said, "Work is important, but looks are also important. People must feel impressed." Sarah felt deep pain, but she stayed quiet. That night, she went home and cried. Her tears fell, but no one saw. She whispered, "One day I will prove myself." After a few days, the boss called her. He said there was a business trip to another country, and she would go with the team. Sarah agreed. The next day, they boarded a plane. During the flight, her co-workers, including her boss, started laughing while watching a video on a phone. It was actually a survival video that Sarah had uploaded on her social media, where she was teaching people how to survive in dangerous situations. At first, she was busy with her work. But later, she realized they were laughing at her. She felt very upset. Sarah looked out of the window. She stayed silent, but her eyes were full of tears. Suddenly, the plane started shaking. At first, it was light. Then it became very strong. People got scared. Lights started flickering. The plane moved up and down. People screamed. Some prayed. Some cried. The pilots tried to control the plane, but something was very wrong. The plane lost balance. Suddenly, a door broke open. High pressure started pulling everything outside. People began to fall out. Sarah was in bad condition but still on her seat because she had her seatbelt on. Her boss grabbed a life jacket. Suddenly, the plane crashed into the sea. Everything went dark. She felt heat and sand. She was lying on a beach. The sound of waves was loud. She slowly opened her eyes. Her body was hurt, but she forced herself to sit up. She looked around. There was jungle everywhere. No buildings. No people. No help. Just sea trees and sand. She was stuck on an island. She stood up slowly. Then she saw someone lying near the water. She ran towards him. It was her boss. He was badly injured and not moving. Sarah quickly dragged him away from the water. She checked his breathing. He was alive. She tore a piece of her clothes and cleaned his wounds. She made a simple bandage. She did everything she could. Now survival had started. Sarah did not panic. She remembered everything she had learned. First, she needed shelter. She collected branches, leaves, and sticks. She built a small cover between two trees. It was not strong, but it gave some protection from the sun. It was not strong, but it gave some protection from the sun. She helped her boss sit under it. Then she needed water. She searched and found coconuts. She broke them carefully and drank the water. She saved some in coconut shells. She also gave water to her boss. Next, she needed food. She made a sharp stick using a stone. She went near the water and waited quietly. After some time, she saw a fish. She quickly caught it. Now she needed fire. She used her glasses to focus sunlight on dry leaves. Slowly, smoke came, then a small flame. She protected it carefully and made a fire. She cooked the fish. She ate a little, gave some to her injured boss, and saved some for later. Days passed like this. She worked every day. She improved her shelter, collected more food, stored water, and stayed alert. Slowly, the boss started to recover. He could sit and talk. But his behavior did not change. He still treated her badly. He did not thank her. Sarah felt hurt but stayed calm. She focused on survival. One day, she went deeper into the jungle to find food. She heard a ship passing near the island. She ran toward it but suddenly stopped, thinking something was not right. She returned with fruits. When she tried to help her boss, he said, "You are still a small employee for me." Sarah said, "This is not your office. We are both stuck here. We need to survive." The boss got angry. He said, "I do not need you. I can survive alone." He walked away. After some time, he got tired, hungry, and weak. He found nothing. Finally, he came back. He saw Sarah sitting near the fire, cooking fish. His pride broke. He said sorry and asked for help. Sarah looked at him and nodded. She helped him without reminding him of the past. Days turned into weeks. They started working together. They built a raft using wood and vines. One day, Sarah took him into the jungle. She showed him which fruits were dangerous. She warned him not to go to certain places. Later, he saw she had a knife. He asked where she got it. She said it probably came with the waves. One day, the boss said he would cook for Sarah. He gave her fish. Sarah trusted him and ate it. After some time, she felt dizzy. Her eyes became heavy. She fell down. The boss tied fruits to the raft and escaped, leaving Sarah behind. But in the sea, big waves came. The raft broke. Sarah woke up. The raft was gone. The boss was gone. She whispered, "He betrayed me." Meanwhile, the boss struggled in the sea. He was scared and almost drowned. After a long struggle, he returned to the island. When he saw Sarah alive, he felt ashamed. Sarah said, "No one dies from those fruits. You should know that." The boss asked for forgiveness. Sarah forgave him. They started living together again. The boss noticed Sarah always brought good food. He wondered how. One day he followed her. He saw her going to a farmhouse in the jungle. Sarah entered. Then she saw him. He shouted, "You lied." Sarah calmly said, "I found this place time ago when I spotted a ship coming here. However, I wanted to teach you a lesson because of your proud behavior. And yes, the knife you saw with me, I actually took it from right here." The boss got angry. His ego was hurt. He picked up a knife and attacked her. Sarah tried to defend herself. They struggled. Suddenly, the knife went into him. He fell down and died. Sarah stood there, breathing heavily. It was not her intention to kill him. Then the scene changed. Sarah was playing golf. An anchor asked, "You became famous after surviving alone on an island. Now people love you. What about your companions?" Sarah replied calmly, "They are all dead."